Can you hear me now?
My man, sure can.
Sweet. Yeah, sorry I'm late, dude.
No, dude, I was late.
Sweet. All
I
good.
love it when that happens. Hey, like I realize I'm late to something and I'm all stressed about it, and then and the other person's late. And I'm like, oh
Yeah, crack up. So Gabriel, I will do a little interview with you first and then
let's do it, man.
just ask you a few questions and then I'll help you out with the Google Workspace afterwards. Sound
My
good?
man, let's do it.
All right, right. Thanks for jumping on, man. So I guess let's just start with, your name and what you do.
Cool. So my name is Gabriel Garcia. I am a professional detailer and the owner operator of Invercargill Automotive Detailing.
Sick, dude. And how did you get started working with me?
I got started working with Mr. Aaron Moulton Jones by checking out his epic TikToks with that funny little GTA sound effect. I thought those videos were so well edited that I was like, this dude knows what's up. And so when I saw that you actually had a course and a training program to help people start their own detailing businesses, I was so excited by the prospect that I was like, finally, this is going to be the guidance and the community and the mentorship that I need to get this idea off the ground. And so I got connected with you, and I've now turned my passion into an income for me and my family, and it's great.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. When did you start? How long ago was that? That was,
It was not long ago at all, which is kind of crazy to think about. I feel like I've
yeah,
been doing it for ages, but it's because I've
yeah.
been doing so much. I only started, bro, I think it was it January this year that I like
January. So
formally,
like three to 4 months we've been working together.
yeah.
And dude, so what were you doing before you started this business?
So before I started detailing, I was in a real liminal space in my life, man. Very much in a transitional area. Like, I prior to detailing, like I had been at university. I was studying law. This was in like 2020. Um, and 2021, like those 2 years, there was like the whole COVID stuff, man. The cost of living got horrendous, and like I had a wife to look after, and just study like with the whole COVID situation, it really wasn't working out. So I came back to my hometown in Ricardo, like got myself a job, thought I was going to enjoy it. It turned to custard, unfortunately. I ended up getting it resolved in the end, but that kind of left me like that and the uni thing, like back to back, like had really shaken my confidence in terms of like what I could do. And, I was feeling a little bit like I was really lacking direction. But I knew one thing, and that was that like, these traditional pathways that I had tried, that they weren't really suitable for me. And I was quite gutted about that for a while. But then when I learned more about detailing and the opportunities that it presents in terms of entrepreneurship, I realized that the same unique skill sets that I have that actually pose a challenge for me in some more traditional workplace contexts are actually huge
Mm.
strengths in an entrepreneurial context. And so then situating myself in such a way that I can leverage some of the awesome programs New Zealand has to like foster and encourage entrepreneurship, to then experiment and try and make my own thing work. With your support and with your guidance and with the guidance of the community, I managed to make something like sustainable, and
Mm.
it's only up from here.
For sure, dude. Nah, it's been awesome to see your progress. What's that process been like for you from like, starting not like almost completely new in terms of like the business side of things to like where you are now? What's that process been like?
For sure. So like I'm still a newbie to being a business owner. It is also the case that I've had like the immense privilege of, again, like, getting your support and your guidance specifically with regards to the business aspect of it. I think it's really, really important, especially in this industry. There's a lot of people that never go from D to E, from detailer to entrepreneur. And one of the
Mm.
things that I've really valued about your mentorship and your guidance and the support that you've given me is that it's been primarily focused on making it commercially viable, charging the right prices, knowing and understanding your true costs, like not lowballing yourself, because the barrier to entry to this business is so low that anybody can get in. But that almost presents a problem because anybody can get in, and a lot of people get in and set themselves up to fail, really, because they don't know how to value their work accordingly. And people get so lost, I think, in the detailing side of it. Whereas the
Mm.
reality is, and something really valuable that you taught me is that like, we're not in the detailing business as much as we are in the customer service business. And it just so
Mm,
happens that the way we serve our customers is by detailing their cars. But some people get so fixated on tools, toys, products, technique, that they have
mm.
no idea how to become profitable. And I think it's amazing that, yeah, I got support from you to learn actually, yeah, how to clean the car. Fantastic. That's a given. But also how to do it profitably is so important.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome, right? So cool to hear. What have been some results for you? Like, can you speak about some tangible results that you've had? Maybe
Yeah,
some numbers if you feel like sharing. Just any sort
dude.
of results and wins that you've had.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So because of the position that I'm in currently, like I'm not going to impress anybody by talking about like, total revenue so far because like I'm still very much at the start of my journey and the position that I'm in, I have been taking my time. But that's the thing, right? Is one of the wonderful things about being the owner operator is I can take my time, I can grow the business at the pace that I want to grow it at. And the amazing thing about detailing is that it's not only rewarding personally, but it's so financially rewarding that if you already have like a main income stream, this is a great business to start. If you're working part-time, for example, if you already have a main income stream, you really don't need to detail many cars, to really supplement your income and give yourself the flexibility. And when people talk a lot about financial freedom, I think it's the freedom of your time. And
Mm,
that's something that detailing like that to me is the bigger win because I'm not chasing out a big bag. I'm chasing more time with my family.
yeah.
Detailing has 100% done that for me. So to give a little bit of context, a number that I think will be helpful for people. So in doing about like 12 cars is enough to get like 3 grand worth of income, right? So if even if you take a month to do those like 10 cars, right? Which I can take that long sometimes if I'm not in a position where I can take on that much work because of my other obligations. If I do 10 cars in a month, an extra $3,000 a month, that's a huge saving grace for a young family like mine.
Mm,
And I think that's something that people really need to consider when starting a detailing business is like, it's not all about, well, maybe it is for some people and that's okay. And Aaron can help you do that for sure. But I know for me personally, it wasn't about making as much money as possible in as little time as possible. It was actually about, buying back a lot of my time with my family and having that flexibility and then taking my time to carve a sustainable way forward. And I'm
mhm.
definitely at the start of that journey, but I can see what the end of the road looks like and it's going great and I think it's going to be smooth sailing ahead.
Wow, that's awesome, Gabriel. So happy to hear. So would you recommend me and the program and what I'm trying to do out here?
Bro, absolutely, man. Like, I can't even think of a funny way to say like no, but actually yes, or anything like that. No, man, just straight up like 100%. I think anybody who's in a position in their lives where they're maybe lacking a little bit of direction, or they kind of have a passion. You don't even have to be a car guy. This is the funny thing that I love about detailing, man. And this is something I learned very much through your program is like, um, you know, sometimes automotive communities can be a little bit intimidating because like, people know all these like vehicle names and, engine literages and, all that crazy stuff, bro. But like, I've always liked cars, but I've never been like a car guy. I don't know how to change my oil. I'll be honest. I take it to a mechanic to do that. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
get it serviced professionally. But what I do know how to do is I know how to make a car look amazing.
yeah.
And that is a profoundly rewarding process. And the fact that you teach people how to do it in a way that's profitable, how to do it in a way that's sustainable, in a way that is realistic as well. You don't make like false ridiculous promises. Like it's very grounded in reality, and you very much let your students, and you have definitely with me, like let me take things at my own pace. And I think that is just such a valuable and rewarding way to learn that. Yeah, 100%. I recommend the school community, and I recommend my man Aaron Wilton Jones. Probably, I think the best detailing instructor in. Bro, you know what? I might even say I'm gonna say definitely Australasia. Um, and I think for our age demographic, bro, like maybe even the world, like straight up, because you've got like a global reach. You know what I mean? And I think that's epic. Like, yeah, and anybody who's considering learning from you, bro, they need to do it now.
Cheers, Gabriel. Super appreciative of your kind words, man. That's awesome to hear, bro.
No worries, man.